Well, boys and girls. Oh bless, hasn't it been a couple of days? First I'd like to say to Paul Redmile, well done mate, like the bike. Any ex-police bike would have been maintained to within an inch of its life, so I doubt you're going to have any problems with it. And I noticed a lot of people criticising your choice. Well, you know, if we were all the same, it would be a very sad world and you'd be on a pocket rocket. So you enjoy it, you enjoy riding that beast. I enjoy my beast, and a lot of people criticised this when I got it, so go and have fun, Paul. The debacle. Oh, it falls into a couple of categories, and it's been very cathartic and it's been very enjoyable for me for a couple of reasons. One, it has shown me who is on YouTube to get votes, and they suck up to those the most popular, and it has shown me, by way of them deleting themselves or making it clear that I need to delete them, those that I don't really want following me because they don't understand me. Understanding is about intelligence levels. All those who stuck with me and all those who commented are generically more intelligent people and have listened. That is the secret. They have listened to what I said all the way through, not just jumped off, and they've listened to the other side and they've understood that this is about our rights and our freedom, and none of the rest of you have yet comprehended it's about your freedom. One person said, oh, I think we should all wear it by law, and that is the most dangerous thing I've ever heard. One of his friends jumped up amongst the expletives and said, one person's opinion doesn't mean anything. Okay, are you right on that? Let me give you a bit of a history lesson. One person, oh dear, oh dear, that was a bit wide. One person campaigned to have helmets made law. Rightly or wrongly, one person started that campaign. One woman campaigned to have mobile phone use in cars illegal. Rightly or wrongly, I'm not going to argue that point. One person campaigned to make it law to wear seat belts. Now it only takes one up-and-coming MP or news reporter or somebody who wants to make a name for themselves to watch this video and think, yeah, I think everybody should wear full safety gear. That scares me, because they'll campaign for it and they'll use that video as evidence. One person, that's all it takes. And I don't care, I've had a good riding life. I've had 44 years and I've ridden just about everything in every country, and I have a brilliant time. But my daughters and my grandchildren want to ride. My daughters are passing their tests and they don't want to go out on a 75-degree hot summer's day dressed like a Michelin man, because some moron spouted, oh, it's a good idea that everybody should wear all the safety gear all the time. And now I don't know if you managed to watch it this far and understood that. If you haven't understood that, then you will never understand, or you've understood it and you're too scared to back down, I don't know. It doesn't interest me. My first sergeant major, Sergeant Hesketh, I swore one day on the field, and he stood in front of me nose to nose and he said, boy, any person that has to use more than 2 expletives in a row hasn't got the education to have an argument, so shut the fuck up. I'll let that one sit in the ether and see if anybody can pick up and run with that one. Expletives are the hiding ground of the poorly educated. Yeah, I'm sure you'll swear back at me. Well done. And I'll take as much notice of that. So one voice can change everything, and that's the sad part, that you don't realise that. As for people sticking up for people saying that I was unfair and I wasn't nice over the BHB affair, don't know the facts. Yeah, I got a pissy. I don't like being stabbed in the back. I don't like so-called friends shitting all over me. That website was manipulated away from me for their own devious ends. It was sneaky, it was dirty, and it was underhand. And I'm saying that. Moving on to the person that said about Navy Thomas's latest video, he is my minion. How sad. How uninformed and how uneducated, young man. Navy Thomas is a man himself. Nobody pulls his strings, not even me, and even I've had the wrong end of his stick and been run down. He sees things as they are. If he's ragging you, think about that one. If you can, think about why he's ragging you. He's ragging you because you're in the wrong, but you can't see it. Yeah, I'm not going to make any friends with this little video, but I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to put my opinion across, and I'm allowed to do that. And you're allowed to swear and F and blind at me, and that's your right. Doesn't make either of us right, doesn't make either of us wrong. But if you still cannot understand that my rant was about freedom of choice, and that's the word everybody's missed. Well, everybody that's shouting and screaming and crying, they've all missed that freedom of choice. You're saying, well, he can say that. Yes, he can say that. And then when some campaigner picks up on it and thinks, this is how I make myself famous, and you're all having to buy really expensive clothing because it's law, and because all the cheaper manufacturers of helmets, jackets, boots and gloves have been priced out of the market, and you're paying £400 for a pair of gloves and £1,000 for a helmet and £1,000 for a jacket and £1,000 for trousers and £1,000 for boots, because they're the only ones that will pass the new legal limit, because some campaigner has insisted you must wear safety clothing, and somebody has joined the bandwagon and said, oh well, it must be to this standard. If you can't understand that, I'm sorry, but I cry for you. I cry because you cannot comprehend how dangerous your words are. You cannot comprehend the dangers involved in these fighting for these guys who want full safety gear. Now I wear it. Look at me, everything, padded, everything. I wear it, but it's my choice to wear it. And that's what you're not understanding. It is my choice to wear it. I've even added chest protection to this jacket. It is my choice to wear all this. And when I see a young lad riding in shorts and t-shirts, I don't go across and say, you shouldn't be doing that. I feel sorry for him. But if he comes and asks for advice, I will give it. But I'm not arrogant and self-pompous and self-righteous enough to walk across and tell him what he should be wearing. Because that's not my job, that's not my place. I'm not a big arrogant bastard like some of you are, who will walk across and say, here mate, you shouldn't be wearing that, it's dangerous. And how are they supposed to learn? Well, actually, there's a massive plethora of information out there. When somebody starts to look at buying a motorbike, they don't just wake up one morning and go and buy one. They have to go through a CBT. At the CBT, any instructor worth half his salt will be telling them what they need to wear as a minimum. So there you go, they know what they're supposed to wear. They will also be advised by other riders in that group. When they go to buy a motorbike, they will be advised by people, oh, you need to wear this type of helmet and you need to wear that type of jacket. So if he still chooses to ride in shorts and t-shirt, he's made that ill-informed decision himself, and he is entitled to that decision. I'm not sure I'm getting across to you people yet, but those I'm not getting across to Those who don't understand where I'm going with this, please unsub me, please do, because you're not the people I want to know. And it's simple as that. It's as Navy Thomas, my minion, says, unsub me, bitches, because if you can't understand freedom of choice and the dangers of the words you're preaching, you're not in a class that I want to be in. I don't want to be in that classroom. So please unsub me, go somewhere else. As for the person who bike or whatever he was, about me saying about riding in gravel in a safer environment to get used to the feel of it, totally missed the point. Oh, it's dangerous, it's where all the rubbish lies. No, not on a country lane in the middle where it's built up on the grass. It's not where all the nails in the glass lie. Don't be silly. And if you don't learn to control your bike in different environments, then you'll never make a good all-round rider. You have to go out in the rain, you have to go out in the snow, you have to go out in the ice to learn what all these things feel like. If you don't learn all these environments, one day you'll be riding and you'll get caught out by them. You'll be hundreds of miles from home and it'll suddenly start raining and you won't know what to do. Or you'll have a freshly laid road where they've tarred and gravelled it, it's full of loose gravel, you won't know how to ride down it. So that comment was just a little bit childish, I'm afraid, because you misunderstood the point of what I was saying. Absolutely missed it. And again, unsub me please. I've unsubbed you. You're not worth my time or effort. I want to be able to have intelligent discussions with intelligent people. God, I miss my last wives. Both my wives, well, my last one had, you know, degrees and all sorts of education. I could have a damn good argument. Perhaps that's it. I need another wife. Educated, attractive, and preferably rich. I'll be interviewing next month. Oh God, I miss intelligent conversations. But please, if you don't like what I'm saying, don't just come back with a video full of expletives. That proves nothing, except you don't know how to form an argument. Just delete me. Just unsub me. I love it. I don't want your subs. This channel, I will say again, was put up so that my daughters, who are spread around the world, Gran Canaria and all sorts of places, Jersey and whatever, can actually see what their dad is doing. Coming by. So that oh dear, now what's going on? Yeah, so my daughters can see what I'm doing and what I'm saying, and they can keep pace with their dad and nothing else. Now, I noticed a few friends were watching. Great, I love friends watching. So if you're still watching and you're still subbed, I will classify you as a friend. And that's all I want. I'm not here to make numbers. I don't care if I've only got 4 subs. It doesn't bother me in one little iota, because those 4 or 5 will be my daughters who can get hold of me and watch me. I'm going to have more than that because I've got some really good friends. I've got relatives, got a couple in Australia, in Perth, that I've been out to see. I've got a friend in America. So they'll watch me. And there are a lot of other vloggers who have been in the business a while, who are of an age that they understand and can listen to a good argument, and they will carry on watching me, so I'm happy. As for you abusive young bucks who just want to make a name for yourself and you think if you get so many subs you'll be rich, you're so disillusioned. And I don't want to know you, so unsub me tonight and I will sit there and smile as my numbers go down. For those of you who are my friends and are staying with me, chocky bicky time. Bye.